Oh, but
Anyway.
that's a 1 hour repair.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they said it's 5 hours, but it's a 1 hour repair. Yeah.
As long as it's fixed, that's all I care about.
Well, that's all you need to do is drop it off. They would do the repair.
Well, you got to understand the situation. I've been trying for months to get this evaluated in the second evaluation, and nobody calls me, tells me anything. Nobody tells me that it's drop it off and leave it. I specifically request appointments because I'm at work. I just don't want to drop off my car and sometime in the near future I'll get it back. I want an appointment so I know what I'm dealing with. I want to talk to you because I want to understand why I got a $400 estimate and a $2,000 estimate, and why you say it's only worth $50 more. Because if you ask me to drop it off and they're handing me a $2,000 estimate, and I sign paper, which your boss said that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works.
Then I end up with a $2,000 bill and you handed me a $500 check.
No, the way it works and the way John Vasquez would explain it to you. Here's an estimate. The back page of the estimate is a supplement request sheet. When you get it into a shop, if there's any questions as far as labor rates, additional damage or anything, they're going to contact Geico, which they did. When you first brought it in here, they contacted me. I called and I said, is the car there? And they go, we think it's here. Yeah.
Well, that's where I don't understand, 'cause I specifically told them I'm not leaving it until I meet with you face to face to try to understand why they're $2,000 versus my $500 estimate and what's going on.
Right, because the way they wrote this is that there was no, excuse me for a second. Good afternoon, thank you for calling Geico Claims. This is John Lincoln. My goal is to provide excellent service. And who am I talking to? Just fine. Okay. No, because both you and I would know at the same time, because what they would do is once it's been approved, they would contact you and they would send me an email that payment has been authorized and that the repairs have been authorized. Well, sometimes it does take, I'm not, because I don't get all the background information on the claim. I just get what's necessary for me to write an estimate of repair. So I'm not sure exactly sometimes why they haven't okayed payment yet. It's just, sometimes they're waiting for forms. Sometimes if there's multiple cars involved, they're waiting for photos of the other cars. There's a number of reasons that can cut. And unfortunately I don't get all that information. All I get is a note saying it's either ready, we can either issue payment, or at this time we cannot issue payment. That's the only information I get. Sure. Okay. Sure. If I had access to my computer right now, I would look it up for you. Unfortunately, I don't have access at this moment. But if you called into the claims department, do you have that number and your claims number? They would be able to look it up and see, what's going on as far as getting payment issued. Yeah, the claim adjuster who you initially talked to, or the claims department. But be sure to have your claim number with you, and then they would be able to access it and give you information on how payment is going at this time. Okay. Yeah, because normally you should be able to go in through Geico.com also, and they would give you at least information such as the photos I took, the estimate I wrote, some notes on the claim, and things like that. Should be available through Geico.com also. What was that again? I'm sorry. Well, I wouldn't say you need to do that week, but I would say, if you have concerns on it and you would like it repaired later on this week, give the claims department a call. You know, they'd be glad to go over that with you. If I was at my computer right now, I'd be able to look up and see what I could see, but I don't, as I mentioned, don't have all the background information. Okay, very good. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
So anyway, so my biggest concern is I'm not going to drop it off and be handed the supplement going, okay, well, he paid $500, but you owe $15.
Right, because when it comes down to it, you're totally out of it. You know, because it comes down to us, Geico, and Premier Auto Body. Once you drop off the car, if they have any questions as far as the stuff, then they call me. I come out, I go over it with the shop. We make any adjustments, such I made an adjustment, I believe, on the rates or something like that.
Yeah, $50.
Yeah, you know, we would make those adjustments, issue the additional payment directly to the shop. That's how it works.
Well, like I said, I just want to make sure, because you got to understand my point. I'm looking at a $2,000 bill, and you guys are saying $500. Here's what I see. I'm stuck for the $15.
Well, and see, when you drop it off, and if they say $2,000, you know, I'm gonna sit here and negotiate with Kyle and say, Kyle, explain how this little here is 5 hours. You know, and he's not gonna be in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's like I said, I'm not in this business.
no, that's understandable.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, but it's not. Theirs is correct, and ours isn't. There's a lot of differences. You know, mainly a lot of it is here. Also, in some of the operations, you know, like to tape off the glass here and on the windshield, they put it's going to take an hour. We use like 3/10 of an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah,
Well,
those are all the.
this all back to your boss, because she's going to get back with me. You do your procedures. Like I told her, I don't know why I kept coming in and saying I want to schedule an appointment. Somebody called me. They said they're going to call you. Set an appointment, call me. A week goes by, I don't hear anything. I come back, they're like, well, you weren't here. Yeah, nobody called me to tell me to be here.
Yeah.
So I scheduled another appointment, and this continued on for several weeks or months.
Yeah, because once you decide to drop it off,
just by looking at it.
then if there is any questions, we'll, you know.
Well, I needed assurances that I'm not going to be stuck.
No, you're not going to be stuck with it, yeah, because we're going to, you know, I'm in here a lot.
Right,
Yeah, it's not
No,
like
I know
right
you're
now. And so,
Well, as long as I understood that, that was my thing, because like I said, I got this, and then what you're saying, and all I could see was, this has been a problem for day one. The person hit me was technically uninsured, technically hit and run.
Right.
She hit me, went and got insurance. 20, 30 minutes later, I spent 3 months waiting for you guys to decide whether you're going to cover it or not, because it was pretty clear that she hit me and walked straight into a computer and got insurance.
Right.
But then you guys decided the gray was too close to call, so you were going to cover it. But this is since August.
Right, okay.
Trying to get a scratch fixed.
yeah, no, and I've got no problems on getting that repaired.
All right, well, I'll make arrangements with them for a drop-off time. I got to make arrangements for a rental car, which they said they're going to take care of.
Exactly, Geico would take care of the rental.
I just needed confirmation directly, and she couldn't do it because you're the adjuster.
Right, exactly.
But I was like, I told them same. I'm looking at $2,000 bill. You guys say you're going to pay $500. I don't have $1,500 to be out of my pocket.
No, and since you're the claimant on it, you're never going to end up with something out of your pocket.
Well, sometimes you end up out of your pocket and have to start suing people.
Right, but with Geico, you know, it's going to be the only thing you could possibly end up out of your pocket is when you get a rental car. We cover the rental, but we don't cover the insurance. But some people will put, you know, the one of those are all the insurance that Enterprise is. You know, we don't cover the insurance.
Yeah, she told me that.
Yeah,
and
so,
my card has a rider on it, plus my insurance has a rider. So just by using my card, it has that coverage for lack of use, and then my automotive insurance covers me for the insurance.
Exactly.
And I don't have to pay for anything extra.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's almost every insurance policy in California automatically extends over to a rental unit.
Right. Yeah.
But there's a couple of flunky ones out there. That's the reason we always have to say, hey, you need to check, but
Well, I'm with a primary name brand. I think.
Okay,
Farmers, State Farmers,
yeah,
like
they cover it automatically. They probably do like Geico does. Even if you're on vacation and you're in a vehicle, your insurance automatically transfers over. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me tell them when I can make an appointment.
Yeah, and then, you know, if they have any questions on the estimates that I wrote,
Then they go back to you.
yeah, they're going to be. And I'm in Thousand Oaks at least 3 to 4 times a week.
You just got to see my position where this is coming from.
No problem. And so, yeah, they're, you know, we'll get it taken care of.
I mean, here's my point of view, like I told your agents.
Right.
It's bad enough that she's trying to claim she had no knowledge of it,
Right.
but yet she walked straight inside and got insurance.
Right. Yeah, that's...
What are the odds?
Yeah.
That she hit me and walked literally straight inside and within 20, 30 minutes of hitting me,
Right.
had insurance online.
Right.
That tells you something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's...
No, and I work for
Oh, yeah, yeah, because they're with All City Tow. Yeah, we're working all the time together.
So, do I just drop off? Do I make a cut drop off? Do you have a schedule time?
So is it right? Your bill?
I can't right now. My only ride is with me. She doesn't have her car.
Drop it off tomorrow, Monday, whatever.
Probably Monday because I'm going to go get a rent-a-car and have her come pick me up.
Okay.
Monday.
And if you said you two work out any other differences from this point out, it's not an issue.
That's correct. We're in communication together.
Okay.
As long as your car is here, that's good news. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and let me make sure that I've got your email address, because what I'll do is email you the reservation for Enterprise.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure I've got the right. pcaravan@msn.com?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'll set up a reservation for you.
Okay.
Email it to you.
All right.
Probably initially we'll set it up for like 3 days, and for a full-size vehicle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, whatever's full-size in
whatever
Enterprises.
that is.
Yeah.
I really don't care as long as we have transportation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it'll be good.
I don't want a giant SUV because I don't want the gas problem.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Even though gas is much cheaper.
I don't want the gas
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Love you very much.
As soon as we get that worked out.
Good afternoon, Geico Insurance, John Lincoln. I'll go over to provide everything.
Yeah.
The agreement and it's all
Yeah,
good
she
now.
was going to contact me after the meeting.
Yeah, 'cause she's a good lady.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.